Hey everybody, welcome to Nerd Talk. I am Super Beard Vince Huber. So happy to have you here. And with me as always is...
I am Triple G, Gary Gilkey Gallardo.
And to his right is...
And I am Brienne.
Eventually Brienne will have a nickname. We'll get there, but as you said, insert name here. Before we get started, let's go ahead and talk about our sponsors. Of course, we have Comics and Hobbies. Comics and Hobbies is not your typical comic book store. Instead, this is a pop culture store. Whatever you're into, comics, sports, games, anime, or more, Craig and the gang have it. Heck, it's worth the trip just to go down and talk to Craig himself.
Yes, it is.
But please, stop in and buy something while you're there. With 3 locations, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Palm Harbor, and several more to come, Comics and Hobbies has you covered. They're also the first retail store to be able to carry the Area 52 Beard Company oils and balms.
You got your own
Speaking of Area 52 Beard Oil and Balm.
That's a sponsor now, right?
They are now a sponsor as we are developing our own beard oils and balms. Now, are you tired of terrestrial beard oils drying out your beard and the earthly scents lasting mere minutes? Well, fret no more. Area 52 beard oils and Xeno balms are great for your skin and have longer lasting scents that are out of this world. These oils just aren't for beards either. The cold press oils have anti-itch and anti-inflammatory properties, so shavers can use them as a pre-shave oil as well. Just look at my luscious super beard just to see the results.
They're not seeing my junk because I shaved that, so I know what you're...
With Area 52 beard oils.
Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I think I've heard yet.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. But coming next week, the website will be up as well as in retail stores at Comics and Hobbies, so go check it out. You'll also see it on Big Play and Big Daddy, Comic Book 101, and several others. So you'll see it around. Also, we'd like to thank Great Rooms.
Yes, this couch, we have another couch that's over there. It was sponsored by Great Rooms, which is located locally here in Pasco County.
Yeah, we've got Spring Hill, which is Hernando County, and then you got Newport Richey here in Pasco.
Great Rooms. Sales and leasing purchase. There you go. If you guys have problems with your credit or you just need something for a short lease, go to Great Rooms. They have everything from TVs, couches, and I actually saw the other day they had a refrigerator in there in case you needed to
yeah, they have everything.
Extra fridge,
washers,
during the
dryers,
hunting season. Yes.
Refrigerators, TVs, gaming systems, phones, purses. You want to get your girl that really nice Vera Wang purse?
Yes, they have.
You can't afford it because it's expensive up front.
Yeah.
You can go down to Great Rooms and get it with payments, no credit required.
Well, one of the things is, I work with the Shabbat House that's locally here in Pasco County, and one of the things they do is that's how they swap out their furniture for when the high holidays come around and they can't have wheat and stuff, is they just go rent another one, a new one, yeah.
Awesome.
Pretty neat idea.
Yeah,
I just
pretty
thought, Schnitzing, that's all I know.
So those are our sponsors. Make sure you go visit them. WeBeamTV.com. They're right there on the front page. You can click on them. It'll send you right to their website. So,
how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. What is today?
Today is St. Patty's Day.
It is St. Patty's Day.
I got a little bit of green.
She's got her green watch on.
I always have green.
Yeah,
And
me
he's got his
too.
green
And my
lantern.
eyes are green, and I've got green in my tattoo too.
Oh, you guys were the
We
ones that got
always
picked
win.
on. You guys were the ones that always got picked on in school. They got pinched on.
I don't have any green on.
Well, I'm glad. I'll go in there and pinch them.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Run, go. 1, 2, 3,
I'm
go.
good for it.
1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, he's gone. He doesn't understand anything we say. Let's spike his drink and put some roofies in it. Here he comes. Now he comes back out, and he's coming around the back stretch, and it's Super Bad coming around 7 furlongs. Super Bad on the back straight on the turn. It's Super Bad by 5.
I need a drink.
He's out of gas. Wow, and I was the fat guy.
I am. I'm the fat guy too.
Okay.
No.
You pointed out something earlier. We were playing with the Magic 8 Ball.
Yes.
Okay, so let me see the Magic 8 Ball.
Here's Magic 8 Ball.
We got a better one.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. Well, he didn't do this. We were playing with this earlier. We were talking about what's going to happen in our relationships. Okay, so, and then it said, I can't even read it. Okay, so it wasn't working. So, there. Okay.
Gary
Show
just
us
can't
what
read.
you have.
All right. So that's a Magic 8 Ball, right?
That's the original Magic 8 Ball.
Yeah.
Oh. It is an Iron Man Magic 8 Ball.
Now it's got butterflies.
It's a flying.
Okay.
There it is. So ask the question, Gary.
How does this one work? How is it different?
Let's find out. Ask the question.
Okay. Am I ever going to see tomorrow?
I hope I can turn around on it. Power low. Ask again.
Power?
All right, go ahead. Ask another question, or ask the same one.
Okay. Do I have a really bad rash?
Diagnostic check. Okay. Brianne, why don't you go ahead and ask it a question?
Are we gonna get drunk camping tonight?
Oh, she invited us. She invited us.
Hold on.
Didn't like the answer.
Jarvis got confused. There it goes. Targeting a yes.
Targeting a yes.
Oh,
Now, where
wait.
did you get that at?
Yes, trap sprung successfully.
That's true.
Oh, all right, yeah. Woo! This comes from our sponsor, Comics and Hobbies. If you caught Comic Book 101 last night, we had the whole array of Iron Man stuff on the table over there. I don't know what he's doing. Don't
Pointing.
Oh,
I'm helping.
no. We don't have the robotic today, so. But we're actually, it was a 2-part episode. Because
Okay.
there's so many Iron Man suits that we couldn't get through in the first episode. In fact, we might have to go 3 episodes because there's 90 outfits. We only got to 20.
Oh my God.
So
What?
we're
There's
either
90. Why are there? Okay.
there's 90 Iron Man suits.
All right. So there's 90 Iron Man suits.
Yes.
Now,
Dating back to how far?
how about how far?
Back
do
to
they
the
go?
original one, 1963, and Tales of Suspense number 39.
Okay. That was
So-
the debut of Iron Man.
Yes.
Okay. Well, and a lot of people don't understand, so that's why we're here to explain this stuff to people.
Exactly.
Okay. What issue was that in? You said it was
Tales of Suspense 39, number 39, 1963.
Okay. And then Iron Man comes out, and that's the first issue. What Jarvis suit was that?
Jarvis actually was never in the suits.
Okay.
In the comic
see?
books.
In the comic books.
In the comic.
A lot of
In the
people
comics.
don't know
Yeah,
that.
he was a butler.
Right. He was a real live
He's
butler.
a real live butler.
in
And still
the
is.
comic
Like,
book.
well, I think in the comic books now they've actually, like, he's passed away and they've put his consciousness into the computer to
Okay.
kind of match
So that's
the movies.
why he's
So
in
that
the
was, so if you
theater.
ever seen them, what's the movie that I get yelled at because I like and everybody hates it, and it's with the Black Widow girl. You know what I'm talking about, Lucy.
Lucy, I love that movie.
Okay.
That movie was awesome.
All right. Okay.
Who yells at you?
I won't
I
tell.
will hit them with a stick.
I won't tell you, but so I love Lucy, and they took.
Lucy, you have some explaining to do.
Okay. So and Lucy,
Yes.
she becomes one as a computer with. Now Lucy was in the comic, so do you think that Lucy with that concept, that's I see actually the Lucy actually becoming a comic.
I do believe there was actually a comic that came out about the movie.
Right.
It could very well. The problem was with the movie, it kind of eliminated her as a character overall at the end.
Right.
Like she was just, when she received 100% of her brain capacity, she became nothing but living energy.
Could you imagine if a woman really did become 100% of their? You wouldn't be able to do anything. You'd be like, I left the toilet seat up. Yeah, I knew that already. I knew that an hour ago before you were going to leave it up.
Well, one of
Better-
the key things is, like, if you ever seen the movie Arrival, the aliens see time in a non-linear fashion.
Right.
Well, there's a speculation that if we were ever able to use our brains at 100% of the time, we would be able to tap into that same kind of non-linear thought. Where we
wouldn't
would
have
see the
time.
past and the present at the same time. Past, present, and future. Everything would be at the same time. So,
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm a Doctor Who fan. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
exactly. Non-linear once again.
Yeah.
All right. So the other day on her Facebook page, I see the doctor. You went to where did you go?
The Renaissance Festival.
And they had
Past
a,
TARDIS.
weekend. This past weekend. TARDIS.
Yeah.
Well, the TARDIS will be at the Clearwater Comic Con this Saturday.
Yes.
Same one.
I'm
now you're
pretty
going to
bummed
that,
I
right?
We
missed
are
it.
trying to get to that. We have actually, Think Geek is going to be doing a Marvel cosplay event this Saturday, so we're definitely going to that.
right.
So we'll be there for that. We've also talked to Cosplay in Tampa Bay about possibly joining them at the Clearwater Comic Con earlier in the afternoon. But we're just waiting to hear back on that. So
Are
we
you,
might be able
are
to
you doing
possibly-
that one?
No, we're not able to this weekend.
No. You guys are going camping. Yeah. Yeah. I'm
But
not
we
allowed-
will be at
Oh,
Fusion
that's
Con.
good. Tell everybody they're not home so they can get robbed.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys have a
Not my
house?
fault.
So now we'll go ahead and put up their address on the screen so everybody can know where it is while they're out camping. So
It's 1313 Mockingbird Lane. That's, you know who lives there, right?
Yeah.
anybody? Anybody?
Yeah. The Addams
No.
family.
She didn't know.
You didn't know the Addams family?
Oh, okay.
You remember the Addams
Yeah,
family?
family.
Yeah. Oh, I loved it.
Da-da-dun,
Do you remember the Munsters address?
da-da-dun.
No, but they lived on something. They lived something else. That wasn't 1313 Mockingbird Lane. It was something else. I can't remember.
1221 Mockingbird Lane.
Was it 12 something like that?
Same
Yeah.
street.
Same street. Yeah, they lived like in the street. Yeah, down the road. Hey, I have a question for you actually.
Wait, before you ask the question, real quick, because he put it up there, and I'm going to talk about this. He put
Do
the
it.
phone number up there.
Call now, 813-982-4049.
If you have any comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, gripes, moans, you want to get on there and talk like an elephant, I don't care. Call us, 813-982-4049. Also, earlier today, I posted on Facebook
You did.
the question for today, the call in
did.
and win trivia. The call in and win trivia question is, what game do we try and play and so epically failed last week? So later on, when you see the whole, I made a great little teaser or a little bumper that pops up.
did?
It says call in to win. It's really cool. I like it.
You got skills.
Thank you.
You do. Here.
So when that pops up, salute.
Salute.
When that pops up, make sure you call in and win. First one to call in with the right answer is going to win. All right, sorry. go
Okay.
ahead, ask your question.
What
now.
do they win?
Oh, thank
What do
you.
they win?
Glad you said that. What you're going to win is not this,
No.
but you will win this Dragon Ball Z Chase figure. Now you
Right.
don't know which one you got in here, and there's a possibility of 3 very rare ones. These rare ones are going on eBay for like thousands of dollars right now. But even if you don't get a rare one, they're still really, really cool figures. And this is sponsored by Comics and Hobbies. You're also going to get Figure Fantasy, the pop culture photography of Daniel Picard, not Jean-Luc Picard. It's his
my
great,
favorite
great, great grandfather
captain.
from before. But it's really cool stuff. It's where they take action figures and put them in real life situations and take pictures and stuff.
Really cool.
That's the Joker looking at a Batman costume in a Walmart.
That's cool.
Because why not?
Because it can.
Yeah. There's a snow stormtrooper actually plowing snow, which is really cool. Let's see if I have a good one. There's a Christopher Reeve Superman figure as a lifeguard on a beach. So
He can't walk.
It's
No, well, yeah, he's dead.
Well, oh yeah, I didn't even thought
It
of
is
that
sad.
part.
Christopher Reeves was an
Way to
awesome
go.
man. I loved him.
I just
I'm
ruined
down now.
I'm
All
just
right,
ruined
you just
it.
killed the whole mood. Way to go.
I don't
right.
want to play no
Well,
more.
now what's your question?
My question is, some people don't know this. She's a locksmith.
Oh, I did not know that.
Okay, so she's got the best way to clean your ears because she's got all those keys.
No, that's disgusting. No,
No?
no.
You've never cleaned your ear with a car key?
I honestly think that Gary thinks he's going to unlock some extra brains by doing that. I think he's
You've
secretly
never
like,
cleaned your ear with a car key?
no,
That's disgusting.
What's the weirdest thing you ever used to clean your ear?
a straw.
Have you used a straw to clean your ear?
I
No.
used a used straw to my own drink. But I used I didn't use the soda
flip
side. I
side,
used
the
the
other
side.
side?
That's
Yeah.
so bad.
I didn't put it back in the drink. It isn't like I was like, oh, I'll clean my ears, put it back in. Didn't. I threw it away afterwards.
Bostek, have you ever used an object that was not a Q-tip to clean your ear?
Yes.
And what was it?
Pencil.
Oh, I've done the pencil too.
I've done the pencil.
Quarter-inch guitar cable.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
You know, the end of a quarter-inch guitar cable. You know, the end of that? That's perfect.
Yeah.
Bic pen.
Oh yeah, because the one that you take apart, right?
Yeah.
The 2 parts and it's got the little bitty
Yeah.
thing in there. You do like that.
I've used the knife before.
What?
Pocket
Why?
knife, real thin pocket knife, just to get something.
Oh my. Okay, so do you get YouTube Vortex on weird stuff on YouTube, like pimple popping?
A lot of people have. Yeah.
Oh my God, the pimple popper lady is awesome.
Okay, so
Yeah,
okay.
I go into to go to get some on the computer, and there it is, all the YouTube. It's like all these pimple. I'm like,
Okay, so it's not me. Have you seen this?
Oh, I've seen a couple of them. They're awful. They're so bad.
but the
pimple
key word there was
poppers.
couple. It wasn't
Couple?
one, and she
Yes,
was
yes.
done.
Oh, yeah, no, I
It was more than
You've
one.
done it too. So you're
It's
like,
so
okay.
gross, though.
So the other night we were watching. There's a lady on there that's like a dermatologist. She's a doctor. She's a
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yes.
Yeah, she's Oriental.
Yes.
It's so gross.
and
It's
she
so
has like a
bad.
skin tag that's like the size of a fist. She's got as a keychain. I'm not
Oh,
kidding
that's
you.
disgusting.
And so you get into YouTube Vortex. Don't say no. You have.
He doesn't really.
No, really?
No,
Oh.
he'll get into the video game vortex. He doesn't get into the YouTube vortex.
Oh, I get
tried.
YouTube Vortex.
Hey,
Mama
boys,
Tech, do you get
Yes,
YouTube
what?
Vortex?
Guess what?
Is it commercial time?
It's time commercial.
It's time for a commercial. On that gross, disgusting note, and the fact that we just made fun of Christopher Reeve's dead body, we're gonna go to
watch-
commercial,
We're gonna watch Belco because this is going. It looks like it's a pretty stinking good thing. So here it is.
and it kind of ties in what we're talking about.
Yes,
so keep
it
an eye on this.
does.
Those files this morning. Belco is a non-profit organization that facilitates American companies in South America.
All employees, lend me your full attention.
Hey, it's Jesus.
Your chance of survival increases by following my orders. Your task is simply this. Kill 3 of your co-workers, or we will kill 6 others.
Hey, all the lines are dead.
We need to evacuate the floor.
Mikey, come on, it's a joke, man.
Hey, listen up, everybody. Whoever's doing this, they're having a little fun at our expense.
Stage 1. Commence.
Like his head exploded from the inside. What?
When we start working here, they put tracers in the back of our heads.
You must not remove the tag from your body. Follow our directives, or we will detonate the explosive. Begin.
That ain't melted at all.
Do you know what kind of metal this is?
I don't really know.
We need to discuss all our options.
We do not have the right to take innocent human lives.
What are you doing?
My wife and kids need me.
Stage 2. Commence.
We don't need no more weapons. We need to work together to get the hell out of here.
In 2 minutes, we want 30 of you dead. If 30 of you are not dead, we will end 60 of your lives ourselves. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
At the end of the day, people are out for themselves.
Talk about losing your purse at the office.
That brings a whole new meaning to Office Space.
It does. Now okay, so I was having my disgusting pimple popping moment, and then you brought up ball sack purse something.
Yeah, so we had a customer come into our shop one day, and he had this little creative coin purse that he asked us to touch because it was super soft leather, and it turns out it was a kangaroo ball sack. Or a bull, maybe, but I think it was a kangaroo. It was something weird. It was awful. It was really disgusting.
Did you touch it?
Yeah, before we knew what it was.
Oh, was it soft?
Yeah, but that's not acceptable.
You
So bad.
Well, if you've ever been to Busch Gardens and I'm gonna tell you what, if you've ever been to Busch Gardens and gone down to the kangaroo petting zoo, it could very easily be a kangaroo ball sack because those things hang.
Wait,
like,
there's a
right-
Oh
kangaroo
yeah,
petting
it
zoo?
was a pretty
you didn't know that?
decent sized
No.
coin purse.
Yeah, it's been 12 years since I've gone to Busch Gardens.
What?
Oh, well, yeah, I don't think
12,
it was there,
13 years? 13 years since I've gone to Busch
They've
Gardens?
always had a petting zoo though.
No, because last time I went, they had the mad cow disease, and you couldn't go in there, so they killed all the animals.
I don't even remember that.
You know,
That sounds
you were
crazy.
like 12, probably. How old are
No,
you?
not quite. 28.
Okay, so yeah, you were like
It was high
15.
school. I was paying attention to shit in high school stuff.
Do you?
I don't remember that either.
Does anybody remember?
I remember the mad cow disease.
Yeah, I remember the
And I remember
mad cow
that
thing, like the
Oprah made it up,
avian
but
flu.
Wait, Oprah made up mad cow disease?
pretty much.
She spread it.
She spread it in more ways than one. No,
That's right. Keep that drink down, Bree.
that was awful. That was
Stedman's
awful.
coming to somebody's house. Long land.
I'm
She's coming for you.
I'm gonna get
Super
beat up
Beard.
by Stedman.
Stedman's gonna bust the
Bust the cap.
Nutrisystem
You stroke
on you.
your beard.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so we were talking. Okay, so go back. I want to go back. We were talking about comic books that they might be coming out with in the future.
Gary,
Okay, yeah,
you okay?
yeah. I'm having a really deep thought because somebody had me out in the parking lot doing stuff.
Deep Thought. That was the name of the
Which was-
supercomputer
Wait,
in
just-
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yes,
Yes.
it was. And what were you out in the parking lot doing? I'm not skipping over that.
Okay.
Somebody had you out in the parking
them
lot doing
smooth
what?
legs.
Somebody had me out in the parking lot, and I saw them pouring a substance into another substance, and I was like, I got to have some of that substance, and then that substance now is this substance, and now this substance makes my face red.
You're the Kool-Aid man.
I am looking like the Kool-Aid man
Oh
tonight.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so
she
back
says
to
one thing, and it's oh yeah, the whole night.
so going back to these comic books that could be out in the future.
What do you see coming out in the future? What do you see as being the next big thing in these comic books / superheroes they're going to be coming out with? Because we know they're going to do a Guardians of the Galaxy / Hall of Justice. They have to.
Well, those aren't in the same.
I know,
realm.
but
they are doing they're doing a Justice League that's coming out. Aquaman just got pushed back.
at the Hall of Justice.
We don't know why, but Aquaman just got pushed back again. Now it's December of next year.
Because he didn't know how to swim.
I can't save you. You're on the beach.
Yeah.
I can't save
You didn't say I had to swim. You said I had to hold my breath.
But
I can't save you. You're on the beach.
there's a rumor now that Man of Steel 2 will take its place
I'm sinking. I'm
in October. I'm surprised you didn't jump all over that, Bostek.
Yeah.
Which was actually funny today in the comic books. There was actually Marvel is trolling DC in the comics.
Really?
And I showed John this. It was pretty funny. So there's a comic series right now with Spider-Man and Spider-Gwen from a different universe, and they're actually hopping universes trying to find her dad. Her dad was taken, and he's a secret agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., and he was taken away. So they're literally using a dimensional hopper, and they're jumping dimension to dimension. Well, theirs is broken.
Right.
So they're having to do like Quantum Leap style, where they're having to like, try to get there. And in one of them, they stop, and there's the Daily Planet, and a red streak goes by. And they go, where are we now? They go, I don't know, but it smells really bad. And then they leave. So Marvel's literally trolling the DC universe. I thought that was kind of funny.
It's funny that you bring stuff up because, we were talked about Logan, and I didn't agree with you about the whole Logan thing. I thought it was well planned out. Have you gone and seen it yet? No?
No.
Okay. But one of her favorite things I didn't realize is the Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Okay, are you a Doctor Who?
I'm not, I wouldn't say a Whovian in the sense that I've watched all the Doctor Who's or anything. I did watch, I got into Doctor Who when it came here to America. There was a TV movie that was done with the 7th Doctor.
Gary, how old are you?
I don't know the older
43.
ones. I want
43.
to.
So I'm 50, and I was watching it back when I was 6.
Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one
I
of the...
watched the original on PBS.
It's one of the longest
I remember
continuing
that.
series.
Yeah.
It's one of the longest continuing series in TV history.
And then it broke for, 20, 25 years?
Yeah, something like
And
that.
it came back with Chris Eccleston in the early 2000s, and that's the place to start.
Yeah.
Unless you have access to the old ones and then start with
Now, the
old
one
ones.
before he took over was the TV movie with the
Yes.
7th Doctor. And then he took over, and he's actually considered, if you look at the span of doctors, the second worst Doctor. Mainly because he was too much of an action star at the time to fall into that role, and people couldn't pull him off of that action star
Right.
look.
And he was the one who forgot. So he was a different Doctor.
Yeah, because
he didn't-
it became because the actor didn't want to do the legwork and read the scripts.
What?
Really?
Yeah, he didn't want to do the work.
How do you not want to read a script as an actor?
Because he didn't. He took the role because he didn't have anything coming up. But then as soon as he took the role, other stuff was coming up. So he just didn't care. He took the role
that's
out
a
of
bummer.
need, not out of want. And
So
so
you're not talking about Chris. Who are you talking about?
that doctor.
Chris Eccleston?
You're going to
Yeah.
be the one that does it, not me.
Yeah, no. But first of all, you have David Tennant.
He was fantastic.
He was just one of the best actors out there. He does such great roles. A lot of people who don't watch Doctor Who would know him from Harry Potter. He played Barty Crouch Jr.
Yes.
Who was the one who was using polyjuice to hide his Mad Eye Moody.
Right.
So he was in that. Also, if you saw Jessica Jones on Netflix, that great Marvel series, he was the Purple Man in that. And he was phenomenal. Just phenomenal in that role. He made that whole series. And he's done a lot of other things, too.
What's the other one he's in right now? There's a new series coming out, or a new season of a series that he's in, and I cannot recall the name of it right now. The woman who plays opposite him was in The Night Manager.
She played. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, it's
the name of that
it's like a
movie. It's
British
BBC.
detective. It's a British
Yeah.
detective show, but they're
It
not.
looks really
But it's
good.
also still kind of sci-fi. Like I don't think
Yeah.
it's 100%.
Are you following Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I gave up on that.
Okay, because
That's the one thing Marvel has done out of the entire Marvel Cinematic Connected Universe that I'm not into.
Are you following it?
I've seen
I
everything
did
up
for a
into.
while.
Okay, and
new
I think
season.
I did for a while too, and then it was just like it was everywhere.
Right, I was binging on it because I haven't had cable in a long time, so I'll binge it on Netflix or whatever online somewhere, and I got kind of caught up, and it kind of got.
Well, now
the
they're doing
same.
an Agents of Hydra.
Well, yeah, but
That's what they're going. I haven't got a chance to watch it, and now I may catch up because it ties into
because you know why.
Yeah, because it ties into the whole Secret Empire storyline in the comic books, where Captain America is now a Hydra agent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Captain America's been made a villain, which I'm completely against. However, what this could do is redeem Marvel from this awful Civil War II storyline they had, by having just a singular villain where you don't have hero versus hero.
Right, yeah, because
He's a legit, like when it
Why
comes
would
out.
I don't understand why they came out with that to begin with. That makes no sense.
Yeah, why would you pit two
Why would
heroes
you-
against each other? That's silly.
The marketing, I mean, yeah, I could see.
Well, you gotta remember what came out in the movies at the time when they started the Civil War story, the Civil War II storyline, the Civil War movie. And there are times, and the movie I think played it out well, but in the comic books, the original Civil War storyline was just groundbreaking, and it made that Hero Registration Act and the way they went out, and it was great because everybody thought, well, of course Tony's going to go with the government.
Right.
He's Captain America. Tony's going to be anti-government. He never wants to give them any contracts or anything, so he'll be anti. And it was the exact opposite, but for legitimate reasons.
Right.
And it seemed like in the movie where you thought Tony would be the one to be like, I'm not going with the government. No, he was so guilt-ridden over all the things that he has caused by being Iron Man that he went with it. And Captain America's like, no, we have.
But you could have had that
to
as
save
correct me if I'm wrong, and Boss Tech, I don't know if you feel the same way as, but you could have did that in an underlying type, a different movie with and introduced new characters, new bad villains, and kept it. I mean, because now when I watch it, any, up into this, it's like now I can't watch when they run the reruns on TV or stuff, I can't watch them because my mind is I'm thinking, okay, there's this underlying that they're all going to go back on each other. And now with the new stuff coming out.
Well, that's where you're actually missing the point. What has happened is they've set it up because at the end of the day, yes, they fought each other.
Right.
But they were fighting for what they both thought was right. And what this did is this eliminated the whole black and white of good and evil. Because the guy who was the villain in that movie, who was not in the other ones, he was introduced.
Right.
He was doing it because he thought that the Avengers were evil because they killed his family. Now he knew that he was one of those like anti-hero style where like I know I have to do bad things to get a good result, so I'll kill people and that's okay. I'm a military guy anyways. I can do that. It's what I'm trained to do. And Captain America, like you see these things, and Captain America thought he was right. Tony Stark thought he was right, and they both thought we're fighting the good fight.
See, I think it would have been better if they did like a Suicide Squad type mentality and brought on new anti-heroes to begin with.
Well, the problem there is you don't have the conflict needed because the point is, what's next coming up? Thanos and the Infinity War. If you have a solid Avengers team, you don't find Thanos a threat. But if you have a broken team, and now the biggest bad guy in all of the galaxy is coming to Earth,
right?
Now you're scared.
I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree. I think that I kind of believe I like what Gary's going. I'm an old purist. Just bottom line is I don't want to see the conflict inside of all of my superheroes, and I want everybody to be on the same team. And just because you're bringing on this badass out of the galaxy doesn't mean that they're going to automatically win. There's got to be that. There's got to be that whole. Well, this is not something we've never, ever been up against before. He's got multiple powers, and it's going to take every one of us to take this guy down. And if you don't, that's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying that
that's what I think.
I'm wrong
I have
or
to agree
anybody
with
else is
Bostic.
right. But I think that they're really, I don't need that conflict. And actually, and I tell you, because I'm old school and I'm watching all this conflict going on, it really bothers me. I have a hard time watching the conflict movies.
But
Civil War drives me insane. Superman
love
versus
Civil-
Batman
I
I
drives me
was
insane.
upset about it too. I was upset about it too because I
Made me
was
angry.
I really thought that those guys should have turned on Shield because
well, Shield was gone at that point.
I know, but they could.
They had already done that in Winter Soldier.
Right.
Here's the thing:
But they could have carried that line through because they did that with Hydra, and you could have had these underlying anti-heroes that were Hydra / Shield agents that go on.
They did that. That was Crossbones.
Right.
That was Crossbones, the guy in the beginning. What you're missing is, and I can look at this from two angles. One, the comic book
How are you
fans.
saying I'm missing this when I don't?
Because it was in the film. It was in the film. What you're asking for was there.
No, but what I'm saying is you didn't need to take a team and turn it a team against the same team.
Let me.
But there has to be conflict so that when Thanos comes, they have to be in together. They're forced to be one team again.
But there's always conflict.
Look at it like
Batman
this.
wants Superwoman. I mean, Wonder Woman and Superman wants Wonder Woman. So there's conflict right there.
No, let's look at it like this. First off,
you got the Green Arrow that hates Green Hornet because they're both green and one looks better than the other.
Let's look at it like this.
It is what it is.
Batman is no longer a member of the Justice League. in the comic books. Why?
Why?
Because he had a plan to knock out everybody if they ever went evil, but didn't tell them. A villain got a hold of it and used it against them.
Right. But
There's
I think-
always conflict. And here's the thing, as a screenwriter and not a comic book fan, I'm not going to make a movie where my team is solid. Like in the first Avengers movie, they're not a solid team. But in the second one, the Avengers are a solid team.
Right.
But I'm not going to recreate Avengers 2 and Avengers 3 by just swapping out Ultron for Thanos. I need to have a conflict.
Here's the thing, Gary. You and I grew up watching Super Friends on television.
Okay, and do you?
We have the basic comic books, okay? And what happened is there's so many people are like, well, I think it should have been done this way. So they start drawing these different storylines, and they go off of cue, and they're like, no, this guy. Ultimately, tell me when we were watching the Super Friends that that Aquaman didn't look at Batman and go, my tights are better.
Right, exactly.
Seriously.
And you knew that. And I have to agree with Boss Tech, because when I was a kid and I used to watch the cartoons, and it was one of the things meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice, I mean, yeah, exactly. They never, ever fought with each other unless somebody got a head injury and they didn't know who they were. I mean, that type of mentality.
Or they were under spells.
Under spells.
Here's the thing.
Yes, that's another
When
thing.
did the Super Friends come out?
You don't see that anymore.
When
But
did
you
Super
have
Friends come
this
out?
huge Harry Potter. You have this huge Harry Potter following. Why do you not have some type of sorcery involved in the Hall of and League of Justice?
You get him up walking. He's walking away.
He's mad.
You made him mad. Woo!
Hold on.
Okay, so hold on. See, this is.
I could have
what I'm trying to
sworn
say.
Marvel had. Let's go to the wide camera here.
All right, hold
Go
on
to
a
the one.
second.
I could have sworn that Marvel had a sorcery
You
introduced.
don't want to see this.
Yes.
Yeah, I could have sworn that sorcery was introduced in the Marvel world. Mister, there's no magic anywhere.
And that
I
was
didn't say.
awesome.
No. That's not what I said.
No, not you,
We're
him.
saying.
That's what
not
Gary
we're
just said.
saying.
No, even in the Super
No.
Friends, some of the worst evil enemies we had were the magicians.
But let's talk about
Yes.
this. When did Super Friends come out?
Oh God, in the 70s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. It was bubblegum, kid morning, we're going to make everything friendly. However,
what's
the
wrong
thing we
with
have to
that?
realize, and I do the same thing,
What
Where
would
I
you
look at
rather
things from the
have-
past, I go, why can't it be the same? Because the world isn't the same.
Did you
Everything has
watch
changed.
A-Team?
No. Oh, no, the A-Team, the newer one?
Did you watch the old A-Team TV show?
No.
Okay, you're shaking your head. You watched the A-Team TV show, right?
Hell yeah, that was awesome.
How many people died in the A-Team?
No.
None. Not a single one.
No, how about ones they fought?
Oh, they all died.
No one.
Oh
ever
no,
got-
you're right. They all got beat up really bad.
Yeah.
No one
But
ever.
that was TV then. They weren't allowed
They
to
weren't
have
allowed
stuff
to.
like that on TV.
But you know, MacGyver killed people.
When?
Did you not see the final episode of MacGyver when he blew up an entire base full of people?
Yeah, he did.
With a
yeah.
bobby pin.
From
With a bobby pin. Yes.
And then he dropped the
remember-
dude in Killer Ants. He
Oh,
dropped
I
the
did
villain right in
remember
Killer
Killer
Ants,
Ants.
and the
I
guy
remember
was
that one.
eaten by
Yeah,
African
we
killer
did.
ants.
But you don't actually see that, though,
No,
right?
it pan away.
Wait.
Right.
And you know what? Back then, when somebody got killed in the comic books, the page would just go black, and you'd
Right.
see a bang or
Yeah.
something, and then you would like, did he shoot him? Did he not? And like the Killing Joke, you know, there's that big thing in that.
Okay, okay, if you're going to run down that theory, let's run that theory just like in Psycho. You never saw one person get killed, even though you know they got killed.
You saw blood.
No, you saw chocolate syrup.
You saw
Well-
chocolate syrup, yeah.
That was a stage effect.
Thought you saw
Well, yeah, but you know
That
what? You
means-
never
now
see.
you
Okay,
see
wait,
Bates
in that
Motel.
theory,
Hey, hey,
in that
it could have been. Hey, hey,
In
hold
that
on,
theory,
hold on,
then,
hold on.
nobody
I'm
has
gonna
ever
pull a
died in
side
movies
for you.
ever.
What? Who?
Nobody has ever died in movies ever except for Brandon Lee and Crow, who actually died in the movie.
No.
Nobody's ever died in movies
Twilight
ever.
Zone. Who's the guy who got killed in Twilight Zone? He got hit by the helicopter. Rod Sterling.
Yes, cut his head
No,
off.
there's
Cut his
people
head
that
off.
die or like
Rod Sterling did not get his head cut off.
the extra. Was it
He
the
was the
Exorcist?
host. He wasn't in it.
Boss
Well,
Tech.
there's plenty of people.
Boss
that
Tech.
die
Okay,
in
okay, we're saying the
movies.
wrong person, but there was a person that got his
Okay,
head chopped
so
off.
there's a couple people who have actually
Twilight
died.
Zone.
But if you're using the whole, it wasn't blood, it was chocolate syrup, it's never real blood. So nobody's ever died in a movie
brother.
ever.
Hey, you know what? And that's my point about the comic books. It's just comic books.
But it's okay.
Exactly.
But us older guys, us older generation, not you millennials, we like the older
At
style.
35,
with
I'm a millennial.
everybody gets along. Yeah, there's some infighting, but You don't have
It's
them
the
going
older
to war with
generation that's
each other.
causing all the fighting on Facebook right now.
No, it's not, because you have this mentality. This is the thing. You have this mentality that everybody has to have a conflict because of social media.
That's correct.
And that's what it is. You don't need to have a conflict.
Hey, we're going to skip our other commercial. We're going to keep on with this. Because
Well, you do realize that this whole conflict thing started in the 80s when there was no social media, there was no internet.
No.
The world
Oh,
just
it
changed.
didn't.
This stuff didn't start till the late 90s.
I can tell you exactly when it started. 1984, the
You
Watchmen
weren't even
graphic.
born in 84.
I was born in 82, thank you very much.
You were out of
The
diaper
Watchmen
barely.
comic book series started it all. In the Watchmen comic book series, a hero
Hey,
killed two-thirds of the planet.
Ben, breathe.
No!
God.
2/3 of the planet was killed off in one single blow by a hero on purpose. Radically changed the entire face of comic books and TV forever. The conflict started in 1984.
The Hulk.
Yeah. Dr. David Banner never even killed anybody.
He
and
killed
was the
two people.
Hulk.
The Hulk never killed anybody.
The Hulk
David
has never-
Banner actually killed people, and Hulk did not.
Yes.
How about that?
The Hulk has never killed anybody.
Neither has Kit.
And to this day, still in the comic books, the Hulk has never killed anybody. Now he's dead, though. But that's a long story. That I don't like. Part of that Civil War II story, why not really
See,
bad.
I'm telling you, they mess with stuff. They shouldn't mess with stuff.
Okay, it's like, what was that, Marley
At the
and
same
Me, where
time,
they
though.
killed a dog at the end of the movie?
But
Old
everybody
Yeller.
knew the dog was gonna die.
Old Yeller.
Okay,
I
Mr.
cried.
Turner and Hooch?
I cried at Old Yeller.
That
It
was
sad.
how long ago was Old Yeller? How long ago was Turner and Hooch? Was 82, 83?
Yeah, it was right after he used
Old
to
Yeller was
cross-dress.
way older than that.
And Old
baby.
Yeller's what?
60s.
50s, 60s?
50s. Yeah.
50s?
Yeah, I
Rob,
think it's
you're-
50s.
I thought it was like 61.
It might have
No,
been
it's
61.
older
but
than
it
that.
might be-
Well, the movie's
Old Yeller's-
probably 60s.
But Disney was famous for killing animals at the end of movies.
Oh,
Bambi gets shot.
Disney
His mom,
was a
Bambi's mom.
slaughterer.
Pow!
I don't
Well, hey, look, Babe, the little pig, his mom died.
Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte's Web.
Yeah,
But they only
Charlotte's
talk
Web.
about it.
Disney, I hear,
They only
it's funny.
allude to it.
It's funny we went down this path because Disney's is darker than you think.
Oh, Disney's dark.
I mean, it's dark.
But you know
Have
one of
you
the best
heard
things
about
about
any
Disney?
of their-
Disney movie.
Here's one of the best things about Disney.
Ooh,
Best
that's
things about
tough.
Disney is you go to Washington State. There's the Olympic Game Farm in Olympia, in the state capital, just outside.
Olympic
That's where
Game
That's
Farm?
where Walt Disney himself used to get all his animals to do the movies. And now they're there, and if you go in there, they give you bread to feed all these animals. You get all these stuff in your car, and you get to the bears, and you go and throw.
It's not the same
They sit down
animals.
and they go, no, but they're still trained. They're definitely not the same animals. They're all dead.
Bear
But the bears sit down and they wave at you, and you throw
They
them bread. It's really awesome.
killed all their animals. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, no, they're all dead now.
Okay.
They're the reason we
Favorite
have at
Disney
the end of the
movie?
movie no animals were harmed during the filming of this.
We waited until we stopped rolling. Pow!
Yeah.
See, Wizard of Oz is my favorite, but that's not Disney.
Disney.
That's
I hate
Warner
that
Brothers.
movie with a
Do
passion,
you?
but for personal reasons, not the movie itself. Bad traumatic elementary school thing happened, so I have different things.
Do you remember the reel-to-reel? Does anybody remember did you guys have reel-to-reels in in
did.
elementary school? Did
In
you
high
have
school, I
reel-to-reel?
did. I had
I
reel-to-reel
did.
in high school.
I ran them.
So,
Okay.
I was AV Club.
John built them out of stone. Back in the day.
Hey, that's wrong. No, it was iron back then. We're okay.
He invented the wheel and then he made reel-to-reel
John,
after
do
he
you
made a
remember
wheel.
dinosaurs?
Had to.
They used to sit outside. So I like
Maybe I should have put the dinosaur on his leg.
But
and not
aside
mine.
Montai up a day.
So, okay, favorite Disney movie. We're going to get to this.
Mulan's up there.
Mulan's
Ooh, I like
For
Mulan.
Disney, yeah.
If we're not including Pixar and we're not including Star Wars and we're not including Marvel,
Disney. This guy
Disney.
throws
Disney.
every...
Like
this
original
guy's,
Disney,
you know,
Disney.
in 1970.
Disney owns it.
Disney owned this guy.
but
who
they didn't own
made
it back
his film
then.
in his garage.
If you want to go by Disney World, there's a Star Wars land and a Marvel land. I'm just saying. But
All right, mine
favorite
is
Disney movie.
Fantasia.
if we're not,
I'm talking about the movies
Isn't that
we
awesome?
watched
Fantasia
as a
all the
kid
time.
Yep.
that were on VCR tapes.
Aladdin.
Okay, I
Yes.
love Aladdin.
Robin
Yeah.
Williams is the greatest comedian of all
Okay.
time.
Aladdin. Do you think? Okay, so do you know anybody remember who the original? Okay, so going to, now switching gears. Universal. Did you know Tommy Boy was going to be Shrek?
Yes.
Chris Farley, yes.
Chris
he was the
Farley
original
was
Shrek.
going to be Shrek. And so,
Until unfortunately he passed away.
yeah, it was very unfortunate he passed away during the making of that movie.
Yeah, they had
He
already
didn't-
done
he-
some of the voices.
He'd only gotten to do a few pages of script. He literally only got like I think 1 or 2 hours recorded
Oh, wow.
And then he died that weekend.
One jump ahead of the hitman, one swing ahead of the sword. I still play when I can't afford. That's all. That's not. What's your joke? Rich, I'm broke. Riff raff scoundrel. Take that.
He's gone back to Aladdin. He's really.
Right? He's all over the place.
Awesome.
Yeah. I can do that whole movie. That's like my favorite movie.
I used to be able to. I like the whole, all of them. Return
Lion
of
King-
Jafar
yeah.
and the other
I think
one.
Little Mermaid's hot.
I like Little Mermaid. Les poissons, les poissons.
You know, I have a question. I have a question.
I eat the fish and the bow. I rip out their guts and I throw them out the bones. Les poissons.
Of course, you know, I tell you, one of my
Do you have to
favorite,
knock on people's doors and tell them that you've moved to the neighborhood?
Lion King.
Oh. See, I was not a big fan of Lion King.
Hakuna
How are you
Matata.
not a big fan of Lion King?
Right?
I was not a
love
big
the
fan of Lion King.
Hakuna Matata.
Dude,
I had that. I
Lion
had the
King.
little tape.
I just watched it the other night.
Because I loved the songs.
Lion King is
I had
amazing.
the
And they're doing a
little
live action
tape.
Lion King, and I can't wait.
Awesome.
Don't let them talk.
James Earl Jones.
Keep talking, Bree. You're
I
doing
had
good,
the little
girl.
Lion King tape, and I had
That's
the
right.
book with all the lyrics in it and everything. Oh.
That tape is in
Oh,
my
yeah.
car.
Hakuna
And
Matata.
I had Winnie the Pooh. Oh, we had
What a
so many on
wonderful
tape.
day.
Just all the songs from everything. And I get the soundtracks for everything.
thing
I'd
is,
rather
like-
listen to the soundtracks.
Yeah, well, yeah, the soundtracks were amazing. And
Well,
then, of course, you had Lion
What was
King.
the best soundtrack? What would you think the best soundtrack? Okay,
Lion
best
King.
Star
soundtrack.
Trek.
No, hold on, wait.
Wrath of Khan.
Oh,
Best-
God, yes.
Best soundtrack of any
Best shark
movie.
ever.
Of any
Any
movie?
movie?
Of any movie.
Superman.
Star Trek. Wrath of Khan.
I don't
I
know.
think
Guardians
John
of the
Williams- I think
Galaxy
John
is pretty
Williams nails it.
awesome. The newer one with
Oh,
all
yeah.
the old movies, all those old songs.
Animal House.
Animal House had a great
Animal
soundtrack.
House.
Caddyshack had a great one.
Caddyshack was okay. Kenny
Well, anything
Loggins.
from the 80s had Kenny Loggins in it.
Yeah.
That dude was the soundtrack man.
Yeah.
They're like, man, we need a song. Kenny's like, I've
Hey,
got
the
this.
Story Bread commercial. The Story Bread. I'm all white.
I really
eating on the
think-
bed all night.
I really think that Kenny Loggins was the guy that they're like, oh man, we need a song for this movie. Oh, it's too hard to write a song. Hold my beer. I really think
Yeah.
Kenny Loggins was Hold My Beer for an entire decade.
Yeah.
He just was like, Top Gun, Hold My Beer.
Gun, baby.
Caddyshack,
There you
Hold My
go,
Beer.
man.
Like, it was just so
Da-da,
many things.
da-da,
Boom,
da-da.
boom, boom. He had a song for everything.
Tarzan.
Oh,
Who
my
was the guy
Lord.
that did the soundtrack?
Phil Collins.
Yeah, see, he was the new one after Kenny
After
Loggins.
well, then you had Elton John who did Lion
Yeah.
King.
Like,
And then Phil Collins.
And
I
then
love
Phil
the
Collins.
Tarzan soundtrack.
Tarzan
That was one of
soundtrack.
my
I don't like the
favorite.
movie that much, but the soundtrack.
I like the
Yeah.
new movie.
I like when they're
How
in
many
the,
Is it just me or was it
camp.
wait,
Two
was it
movies they
typecasting?
need to stop doing. Tarzan
And Kong.
Kong.
Oh no,
that's
this new
third.
the new Kong one
Godzilla.
is good though.
Jungle Book. all right.
God.
Well, the
How
new
many
Jungle Book
times
was actually good.
Who cares?
The live action-
They've redone the movie 9 times.
But you got a chance to make
It's
Bill
Ferris
Murray
Bueller.
Baloo.
You've been absent 9 times,
cool.
Ferris.
Yeah.
But the thing is, once you have a chance to put Bill Murray in a movie, you do it. And you made
Oh,
Bill
yeah.
Murray Baloo. Holy
Hey,
crap,
you know
it's
what?
amazing.
Hey, who's
Yes?
our sponsors?
Well, we have sponsors from Comics and Hobbies, Area 52 Beard Co., as well as Great Rooms. Make sure you check all these out on the front page of WeBeamTV.com. Click on them to go to their websites. You can see all our sponsors and go visit them right now.
And they have Comics and Hobbies has 3 locations.
They do, Lakeland, Palm Harbor, and Clearwater.
There you
Soon
go.
to open in Tyrone Square Mall, Sarasota, Gainesville, Arizona, and Arkansas.
That dude's multinational.
Great Rooms. What do you like about Great Rooms?
You're sitting on one of their couches.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they have some of the coolest lamps ever.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Have you been to Great Rooms
I
to see the
haven't yet,
lamp
no.
collection?
Dude, they have some of these. They have an infinity lamp that looks like a Green Lantern ring.
Yeah, yeah.
They have these giant light bulb
They
lamps.
got the light bulb light.
Oh,
lamps. Those
my
are
God.
awesome.
Yeah.
So
that's
cool.
cool.
They have this awesome fan that's a mister, but it's completely dry mister. It's a weird thing. I don't know how it works.
weird.
It mist, but without any water.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's
you don't
water in
get
it, but,
wet.
like,
We put a camera in front of it. Wait till you see the commercial.
Oh, the commercial. I'm working on it, and it's going to be out next week, and it's going to be amazing because this fan is phenomenal. You can put a mosquito repellent in, and 12 hours of mosquito repellent. You can put ice in it, and it makes it really cold. And it's completely Bluetooth. You can control it. It's got a speaker in
It's
it.
got speakers in it.
awesome.
He's got a fan that says Ice Baby.
Ice,
You can play Ice Ice Baby on the speaker over and over and over again, and then get sued by Queen for using their music without their.
Oh, we got that song right. Or we
did?
got that song wrong.
Yeah, I know.
This
what were
week
you
on
gonna do?
trivia.
Yeah, they
What
got
did you
that
say?
one
What did you say it was?
I don't remember which one did we
on. Somebody
say.
put Fat Bottom Girls down.
That was not us.
Fat bottom.
Fat Bottom Girls for
It was
for
it was
Vanilla Ice.
Under Pressure.
Under Pressure.
Yeah, but he
With
had
David
some
Bowie.
other
Yeah.
awful Vanilla Ice song playing, and I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear the song. I'm sitting there like
Okay,
this,
so
trying to play it in
we
my
played
head.
trivia, right?
Wait, what song did you play? Because he only had 2 hits.
No, it was like an
wasn't a
off
hit.
hit. It was like Dredgeful or Dread or something like
Oh,
that.
it was so
If
bad.
you don't play Go Ninja Rap next time, I swear to God, I'm gonna run up there. I will have
Go Ninja,
I will have
go
somebody call me.
Ninja.
I will drive up there and I will punch you in the taint if you don't play Go Ninja Rap next time there's a
Oh
Vanilla Ice
my
question.
Lord. Okay, speaking of getting punched in the taint and doing something really like outrageous at one
We
of the
love
shows.
segues.
Okay, all right. So I'm. Have you ever driven like down the road? And, like I don't have the nicest looking car in the world. I get it. I get it's kind of creepy when it rolls into people's neighborhoods. But what I don't
My name is
get,
Gary, and I've recently moved to your neighborhood.
I'm gonna buy you the big horn. We're gonna turn that thing into the Bluesmobile.
either that or I want the bull horns so I can look like Boss Hog because I think
It's
that
gotta be
one's
white though.
Who cares? Anyway, it's the black Boss Hog mobile. I'm just
See
riding
now,
back.
see Gary's all color affirmative now. He's like, we gotta have a black person play the Boss Hog now.
Yeah. Okay. So this is no joke. So I'm down in St. Pete Beach. If you're familiar with any part of Florida, St. Pete Beach is ritzy, right? So as I'm sitting there waiting to do my thing,
Or you didn't get towed like immediately.
no, it's even better. I get this. Yeah. Can I get your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance? I'm like, what did I do, officer? You've been sitting here. That's what I did. I was sitting.
You should have asked him for the statute that says that's illegal.
Yeah, I was sitting the other night.
You know
That
them.
kind of looks like a drug dealer car.
Drug
It
dealer.
really does.
Yeah,
Because
that's
drug dealers always
probably-
buy used cop cars.
Right, and if you're just sitting
It
there,
says
that's probably
police
what
on the
they thought you
side
were
of
doing.
it. If you look at it from an angle, it does. It says police on the side.
That's kind of worse, though.
Yeah?
That makes it worse.
Well, okay, so I thought it was me. Anyway.
It was you.
Okay, so going back to trivia, we have a trivia question that you posted earlier.
I
today.
did.
And you know what? Hold on a second. We
yes.
got something to play. Just hold on. You ready? You ready for this? You ready? You ready for this? Here we go.
Call now.
Well, I guess
When I
he's going to
get
have
it.
a new segment here on Nerd Talk.
I thought it was
Oh,
kind
got a
of.
phone call.
Oh, okay. So, but I thought it was
And we
interesting.
got a phone call.
I thought it was
And we got a
interesting because
phone
I
call.
saw the same thing.
got a phone call.
And with the Nerdfoot, you know, his wife is a chef.
Oh, cool.
Okay, and he does things with watermelons.
Like makes them alcoholic? Or
I could.
carves them?
I could. But I do three-dimensional carvings of watermelons and pumpkins. But you can also
cool.
turn those into kegs and make them alcoholic, and it's pretty good.
Have you seen the drunk lady with the knockers that got drunk on a vodka watermelon and tried a
You say
clit
doctors because
o'clock.
she's got big bags,
Yeah.
big happy fun bags?
And she tried this thing called a clit o'clock. And she
Yes!
did a review on it. Did you see that?
Yes!
Yeah, that was a vodka watermelon thing.
Is that what she was
Horrible.
drinking?
Don't watch it. It's
Yeah.
awful. It's the most horrible
Yeah,
thing
have
I've ever
you?
seen.
Okay. Weirdest thing you've seen on YouTube?
Oh, that's got to be up there. That one's got to be up
Yeah.
there.
Have you not seen Clint O'Clock?
No, I can't say that I have, and I kind of feel like I'm better off for it.
No, have you seen Two Girls, One Cup? You need to see Clint
No,
O'Clock.
I have not. You guys kept trying to show me that at the other place we used to work that we will not mention. He who shall not be named, Gary. You guys were trying to show me this.
This lady tries to tell her reviewers that
We worked with
when
Fat Voldemort.
when you get so drunk that you kind of pee a little.
Yeah.
And she.
So you know what? I messed up.
short-circuited it.
Yeah?
When we came out of that plate again, I forgot my audio. So people were calling in and telling me to turn the audio back on. Oops.
So we've been talking this whole time, and nobody has any clue.
No,
what it is?
I got you all to go. Yeah,
Okay.
Bree's dad goes like, "You want to turn the audio back on?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I was fighting a cable, and I was trying to put a cable in so I get some music in for Gary, but it didn't work. My bad.
So this whole time it's like,
Well, people need to learn to read lips.
Right?
yeah, people, it's on you. It's your fault. That's such a millennial
Don't
thing to
blame us.
say.
Blame
What's such a
themselves.
millennial thing to
Prospect,
say?
what's the weirdest thing you've ever seen on YouTube?
Me? Oh God.
He's seen himself on YouTube.
Yeah, I've been on YouTube. That's probably the scary thing.
I mean, okay.
No, I think the weirdest thing, to be honest with you, the weirdest thing, and we'll go back to something we mentioned earlier, that is that pimple popper.
Yeah, see, that's
it
kind of
just makes my
strange.
skin crawl.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Okay, the reason why I go into this, have you seen this Cash Me Outside?
What even is that? What is that from?
Okay, I can explain what it's from. There's a girl, she was 13 years old, who was giving her mother all kinds of problems because parents don't know how to raise their kids anymore. And so she brought it on Dr. Phil because Dr. Phil is a expert.
Hold on, I can
I thought
How is he an expert?
From the meme
He actually
pictures?
lost his job because he couldn't handle it and he blew up on a patient and Oprah thought it was funny and now the dude's a multimillionaire with his own TV show.
Yeah, you know,
Screw
that
that
would be
bald
like
asshole.
saying,
That much talent.
Yeah.
That much
So
talent.
she was on Dr. Phil and
Yeah,
got all
she goes out and
crappy
she
with
goes-
her mom?
She barely spoke English because she was completely uneducated. She didn't go to school.
That's
Again,
awful.
great parenting.
Yeah,
so she's
and
13 years old.
the
She says something
mom
like,
had
catch
to
me outside, how about that?
The mom had to translate to Dr. Phil what she was saying.
And she said,
Because
catch
she-
me outside, how about that? And it was catch me outside, how about that? Basically saying she was ghetto and she could fight you. She's a 13-year-old white girl who now, by the way, gets $30 million per meet and greet.
what?
That's ridiculous. She's
Or
got
not million, I'm sorry, $1,000. $30,000 per meet and greet.
That's
but
ridiculous.
still, ridiculous.
John, we's doing the wrong business.
when I saw
I'll
her-
meet anybody you want me to. I'll be like, hey,
We're just going to
John.
start beating people. Yeah,
I
man.
want you to run out and just smack me right in the face, and we're going to be like 40 million. I need Big Fat Daddy G needs $40,000 to say hi. Hi.
You would think when we worked with Fat Voldemort, we would have learned that.
Wait a minute, what's that movie? Don't be shy, just say hi.
Hi. Okay.
When I saw that meme online, I thought she was on like Real World or some stupid MTV show. I thought she was
No,
drunk.
she was on Dr. Phil.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That's awful.
All right. So
Just meet me outside.
She's 13.
13.
That's disgusting.
And now she'll never have to get an education because she's making $30,000 a meet and
Right.
greet.
You think somebody's actually going to pay that?
They have been,
She's
dude.
booked up for 2 years.
Yeah, dude.
She's
Yeah,
booked up
she's all
for
over.
a minimum of 2 a month.
Is
for the
that
next 2 years.
crazy?
She'll
minimum
lose
of
it though.
2.
She'll lose her. People will quit caring, and they're not going to pay to see her
And she's going to use it all in Coke and stuff.
Exactly.
I'm sure her
She's gonna
mother's
spend
already
it all
spent half of
immediately.
it.
No,
they're
you
not
know what'll
supposed to. They're
happen
not allowed to do
is
that.
right before when they feel that she's dwindling, she'll do something else stupid and then it'll get
Yeah,
it'll
porn.
burn
Right, yeah,
right
she'll
back
do
out.
something
Yep, yep.
She'll do
Well,
porn.
they brought her back on Dr. Phil to do another
But
one.
she's
and
got to
she-
wait at least 5 years. It's going
And
to
she
kill
told
her.
Dr.
God, I hope so.
And she told Dr. Phil that I made you, Dr. Phil. I made you, Dr. Phil.
Now here's another thing.
I just did. That was me.
Since we mentioned,
No, but
job,
she did
Gary.
say that to Dr.
Gary,
Phil.
I want to talk
No,
about this
she
because
won't.
you know a lot of wrestlers like I do, and I want to talk about this because we mentioned the porn thing. Why are people like? It just got released that Paige, WWE Diva, had photos and videos leaked of her with her boyfriend at the time, which they're not together anymore. She's actually married to another wrestler.
Right.
But that leaked today, and it's literally just it's sex videos and nude photos, and it's not one of those things.
Because of
and
all
apparently
the
you can't.
about no sex videos.
How
Hulk Hogan.
stupid are celebrities People in the limelight, let's record this on our phone. Nobody will ever
Right.
find it.
Well,
Hey,
but
can I
there's
answer
some
this?
people that
Really?
don't even know about
Can I
it.
answer
wait,
this?
wait.
What?
Wait,
You're asking me that.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Tell me who I work for.
I know.
Fat Voldemort
Yeah.
Listen, wait, hold on.
and Bulk
on.
Bogan.
Hold on. They do it on purpose. They know it's going to happen. They feel that they're dwindling in the eye, so there has to be some drama. And once
Well,
the
it's cost
drama
her her job.
happens, guess what? It all
really?
comes back.
WWE doesn't stand for that.
Because you have to go back to Brett Michaels. Brett Michaels did the same thing.
You did.
Yeah, but it didn't hurt him. He's a
Absolutely.
rock star.
No,
She's a
Brett
diva.
Michaels, the wrestler. There's
You
two
mean
Brett
Shawn
Michaels.
Michaels?
Shawn Michaels.
But
yeah.
Shawn Michaels did the Playgirl episode at the WWE said, yes, go ahead. Before he did it, they told him to do it because he was during the Attitude Era. Now they're very PG. Why do you think Hogan's not allowed back?
Hey, Boss Tech, did you like the XFL?
Oh, that was awesome.
You know, when it first came out, I didn't have a problem with it. But the longer they got in the season, the crappier it got. So, yeah.
Yeah, because they started adding rules as they went.
Yeah, the 30.
They changed-
I watched the 30 on 30 on.
They changed stuff on the fly, which is crap.
Okay, so I watched the 30 on 30.
I want to see that. I really do want to see
And
that.
but that wasn't my problem. My problem was what the hell was 30 on 30 meant.
Yeah, exactly.
So I had to Google that.
What does that mean?
It's like
I've never even
30
thought about
minutes of shorts. It was only supposed to be 30 minutes. And then they expanded in the first season.
Right.
So it's 30 minutes of about 30 episodes of whatever, but it was only 30 seconds. It was only supposed to be about 30 minutes. So I watched the 30 on 30 on that, and that was very interesting. I didn't realize that NBC had a half into the XFL. Did you know? I didn't know. Did you know that?
NBC Universal
Do you know what
had
the
half of it.
XFL is?
No, I don't.
Okay.
It was interesting, to say the
The
least.
XFL was the bad boy version of football at the time, and it was
was
done
Vince
by
McMahon in
Vince
WWE.
McMahon in WWE.
Okay.
And
that
they-
was in the 90s. I think I've heard about that.
It was actually the
Something.
2000s.
2000s.
It was
Early
02,
2000s.
02, 03.
4?
But do you know the aerial camera that they
maybe.
now use on the NFL? Do you watch NFL games at all?
Some.
See,
I'm boycotting.
Yeah, I'm boycotting. I haven't
I
watched
like
it.
hockey.
I haven't even.
I'm
I
hockey
didn't
too,
even
but I'm
watch the
still-
Super
I'm still a
Bowl.
big football
I was
person,
invited
but-
to the Super Bowl party and they had a low country boil and I ate. That's well.
It's all about the food.
Is
brother.
anybody shocked by that statement?
Look at this.
Just saying.
I've been to a lingerie football league game.
Those guys,
guess
don't
what, guys?
play. They're not even
She
called.
yada 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 for the past
All right.
3 weeks, and now she just mentions lingerie football game.
But they're not even called that anymore.
So it's like 7 years ago.
They're not even called that anymore. Like
No.
they've actually got a legitimate name. But those girls
Oh, they're
play.
badass. Yeah, no,
There's
they play
like-
hard.
It
Where
is
was
not.
this at?
Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
You didn't
they
call
play
it
here.
out.
They have a team.
Did you go?
No, this was 7 years ago.
What a one way.
Yeah.
One way.
The Tampa Bay team is called the Tampa Bay Breeze.
Hey,
I
boys.
knew that because I worked with a girl at Asia that played on the team.
Which is like the roller derby.
I hate to say this, but guess what? It's time to wrap it up.
Already?
Wow.
Already, I know. It went by quick,
Blew
didn't
through
it?
this one.
All right.
Are you kidding me?
No, it's
Seriously?
7:30.
We didn't even do our quotes.
Yeah, we didn't do our quotes. Hey,
Oh, man. We'll just stay for the next week.
Yeah.
Chopper,
Yeah.
sick balls.
All right, don't forget to check out Comics and Hobbies. Great rooms. Area 52 Beard Oil will be available very, very soon. Next week it'll be out. Make sure you catch us outside. Just kidding. We will see you guys next week. I'm
Like a
Super Beard Vince
butterfly.
Hoover.
Catch me on like a butterfly. Triple G. I'll see you next week.
And Brienne. See you next week.
I am Boss Tech, and we are out of here tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.